This is the 5-Minute Monday Motivator with me, Allistair McCall, and it's time to get your week started champion-minded. Hey everyone, welcome to the 5-Minute Monday Motivator with me, Allistair McCall. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about thoughtfulness, and it was yesterday that I received a message from a neighbor of mine. His name's Bill, and he's close to 80. And the message was, call me Allistair as soon as you can. I obviously thought it was something urgent. And the minute I got back in, I called him. I said, hey, Bill, what's up? And he said, Allistair, I have 2 tickets to the preseason baseball game between, I think it was Washington and Houston, who are playing here in West Palm Beach, because a lot of the spring season training is done down here in Florida while the rest of the country is a little bit cooler. So first of all, my thought was, and I apologize to all baseball fans out there, was, I'm not a super fan of baseball. I mean, it's sports, yes, but I'd rather have I can think of other ways I could spend my Wednesday than, sitting watching a baseball game. And I said, thanks so much, Bill, but maybe you could find somebody else, but I really appreciate you thinking of me. I put down the phone. It was probably around about 20 or 30 minutes later, it struck me, is that maybe that meant the world to Bill to be able to go to a baseball game and watch with somebody, watch with a neighbor, watch with a friend, and that was probably something that he is probably was excited for. And I thought to myself, you know what, Allistair? It's not about you. It's about giving that moment to Bill or spending that moment with somebody else who's going to appreciate it and love it. So I called Bill back and I said, I would love to go to the game with you on Wednesday. So, I'm excited to go. It actually changed my whole thinking of what better way to spend time with somebody who can teach you so much, because of course, that's the beauty with getting older, is that we can learn so much, but going to go spend some time with my good neighbor Bill at the baseball game on Wednesday. So I'm really looking forward to that. But what am I on here about? I'm on about thoughtfulness, guys. And it's something that I introduced to my morning routine probably about 3 or 4 years ago. Each morning I try and get 20 minutes of reading done, 20 minutes of exercise, and that's usually stretching, because later on in the day I'll maybe go for a run or do some weights, for example, and also 20 minutes of thoughtfulness. And this is something that has really improved my relationships, not only in my career, but in my life as well. And the older I get, yes, we're not getting any younger, guys. The older I get, the more important I see relationships and believe relationships are so important. In fact, my 2 words for this year, and I think I said this at the beginning of the year, were kindness and relationships, building relationships, which is so important. But the thoughtfulness, what is that? I spend around about 20 minutes thinking about people who could do with a message that day, who could do with a text message. It could be an athlete who's competing that day. It could be an athlete who's maybe injured. It could be somebody I mentor that's maybe going for a job interview, or they're giving a big presentation today. It could be someone who's having a birthday. It could be anything, but I spend time purposely thinking about others and then either just sending a quick email or sending a message to them. And I can promise you the way that this has improved not only my relationships with others, but my life. I feel more fulfilled that I'm thinking about others. So that's the message this week, is let's be more mindful of others. When somebody gives you a compliment, when somebody gives you a gift, the gift that you give back to them is appreciating it and saying thank you. Not pushing away a compliment. I don't feel that way. But all you need to do is say thank you very much for that compliment, or thank you for that gift. That's very thoughtful of you. So guys, this week, let's be more thoughtful of others. It's not about us. It's about others. It's about building relationships. It's about making other people feel appreciated and feel happy. And I know that's it. It's short and sweet this week, but I can't wait to go to the game with Bill on Wednesday. So there you have it, guys. I wish you an amazing Monday. I wish you an amazing week. Remember to join me on social media, on Twitter at Allistair McCall, on Facebook, Allistair McCall page, and on Instagram, Be Champion Minded. Thanks so much for your reviews, your ratings, and your shares. I greatly appreciate that. And as always, remember you were made for greatness. Now go do the work. Stay champion minded.